What's up, y'all? This G-Dub.
And this is Varsity Black, a.k.a. GTV Varsity. What you doing?
Bobby Red in the house.
You are watching GWIZTV. Thank you for tuning in. This episode 10. Hope you enjoy the show. Peace.
Fire
Hello. Thank you for joining us again. GWIZTV, episode 10. Live from Audio High. We back in here, y'all. What's up, fellas?
What's going on with
Man, nothing much. Chilling.
A wet day. Election day. Tuesday night. It's been dark and dreary all day. It's like a dark cloud hanging over America, ain't it?
I love it.
Let
me sleep.
Some famous person had a quote. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. You know what that was, Rob?
Everybody.
You're a little older than me, so I thought you might
Hold
remember.
on.
Was it the president? Former president, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not to fear. It's fear itself.
Kennedy?
Is it Andrew or?
I don't have the answer to this question. I just thought you might know. I just remember the quote. It falls in line with what I want to talk about. Now, if someone, okay, so you guys know how to swim?
Yeah.
You both swim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so typically, if someone drowns, it's because they don't know how to swim.
Mm-hmm.
But what really causes them to drown?
The fear?
Jumping in the mud.
Because, and I don't know, and I used to do this, so you get tired of splashing around in the pool, you just kind of lay back and float, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that if you just lay still, you really won't drown.
Just gonna float.
You just float.
The air in your body.
And you can sit there and breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, who's going? All right. Technical difficulties. But now, so yeah, basically if you just lay there, you'll float. So really don't even have to know how to swim. But because the fear kick in and the panic kick in.
Right.
So it's really the panic that drowns you. Sometimes you can try to save them. They can pull your ass in the water because they panicking
Exactly.
and they won't calm down. So the fear causes panic, and the panic is what gets you, what gets you up out of there.
Yep.
So it's really the panic that takes you out because you can't think straight when you're panicking. So yeah, it's this fear we got going on. Everybody's afraid. There's so much going on in the world. We're attacking each other. All right. So even with election day, and they couldn't have picked two different candidates, right? So you got old white guy, old rich white guy going against another old rich white guy. They said, okay, that's too even. And they swap him out for a woman, black looking woman. There's been some argument about it. Yeah. Black looking woman, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like totally opposite him, right? Mm-hmm. So now you can't get two different polar opposite, and Trump himself is quite polarizing, right? You either love him or you hate him. But but they got the country split, and every time I hear, at least when on the news, they want to act like it's a dead heat, like it's like they're neck and neck, neck and neck race. So they got everybody tuned in, and they got everybody running to the polls because it's neck and neck. It's close.
I never hear.
I
don't hear that at all.
That's what I've been hearing.
I'm hearing that too.
I haven't heard
So
that.
it's a handful.
At all.
Yeah, so it's basically apparently it's a handful of undecided voters that's about to decide the election. That's what how they're making it out to be. So some people sitting there undecided, basically looking at both of them like, I don't know if I like either one. That's what undecided is. And you can be torn too if you really someone who just votes your interest and you don't go off the person and you really just going off the politics and how it affects you, you're going to listen to both sides. And it's going to be confusing because the left might be saying one thing, be like, I like that, but they talking about some shit I can't get down with on this side. And then on the right side, they're like, you know what? I like some of this shit, but I don't like all of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you torn now,
right.
So I'm sure it's a little bit of that going on too. But what we can't do is start fighting amongst each other, right? Brian, you got that clip set up? Yeah.
Which way is it going?
Yeah, I think it's going to be over here.
Election interference, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what happened when you throw the hat? See, he ain't throw it up, he throw it out.
It's the one who gets the charge.
That means it's supposed to be on.
He
don't know
the
that.
narrative. I'm going to remind you of an aggressive, seemingly criminal assault on poll workers.
You can cut it
and
now.
then
I don't need to hear what he's talking about. He works for the media. Anyway, so what happened is this dude coming in, he talking crazy to people, right? Right. And I don't know what he said. You can see, because I'm trying to see on a video what he did to that lady. That's a lady that squared off against him.
Yeah.
So she basically just stole on him. Bam. And then she dropped back through them Duke stuff. She looked like she could fight though. I will say that. That ain't no regular shit.
Well, she at least gonna go down swinging.
Right. She looked like a dude. You can cut it there, Brian. She looked like a dude. She jumped back in the stands. Now let me say this. Now a few episodes ago, I played a video of a boxing match, exhibition.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember?
Yeah.
It was 2-on-1, and it didn't go good for the two. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
It wasn't even. So, ladies, don't square out. Look, you probably go back to grade school. Maybe there's some girls that kind of was a little big, had a little size on them. They was growing up, and some little boy was talking crazy, and they whooped them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that when you get grown. Don't do that. Don't run up on no grown man.
Strength
don't
is
do that.
Not teenage, preteen, tween. A grown man is different.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So yeah, even if it's an older dude pick you up and throw you somewhere. So look here.
There's a reason why there are laws protecting y'all.
Right. So when they called the cops, apparently I watched a little bit. You know, if you go on listen to them, they was upset because I had the cops handled it, and they said they handled it with kid gloves. They didn't really do nothing to him. They was trying to, arrest her.
Mm-hmm.
But you assaulted the man. Now he might have been talking crazy, but you can't swing on him.
Yep.
And that's why you got to understand the law. I don't care how crazy he talking. If you hit him, then that's assault. So when the police get there, well, yeah, they treating him like because he a white. Yeah, but you knew that before you called him, right? You knew he was a white dude. You got into it with. So if you think it's not going to be fair, maybe you shouldn't swing on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we grown. So you don't square off against a man, and then you hit him. He might have been talking crazy. Police get there, gonna say, "Oh, who hit who? Oh, did he hit you back? No. Did he hit you before that? No. Come with us." You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it go. Look, what the fuck do we think it's gonna go different? The best way to handle that situation is to get a man to escort him the fuck up out of there. Soon as he come in there on some bullshit, you find if you ain't got no security in there, I don't know the setting, where I voted at, they had, some officers on site. If they ain't got no security in there to handle it, it should be at least one man in the building. And if it ain't one man in the building regulating, guess what? Your ass is in danger anyway.
It need to be more than one.
I said at least one, though. Yeah.
At least 5.
Yeah.
Like, them polls be like, it'd be like 100 to 300 people there at a time, especially after work hours.
It could go down. You do need security.
Did you hear the argument though? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh no, he was in there. I forgot exactly what he was saying. I guess I could paraphrase.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was just on one. He called one of them a bitch or something like that. You were trying to see what was going on.
Yeah,
you can't vote. I guess you can't. And I did some shit I don't know because I don't routinely vote. You can't go in there in election headquarters to vote with like campaign shit on. So I think he might have had a MAGA shirt on or something like that. They say the hat he had on said "Go Johnson." So I'm thinking, is this Brandon Johnson? Like is this, So I'm like, what's Go Johnson? Who is Johnson? Who is somebody run for office?
Right.
Gary Johnson. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So so either way, you're not supposed to. Now, I guess different states have different rules about that. Mm-hmm. But typically you don't supposed to go in there to vote with like any kind of apparel on that's, that has to do with the camp, which I don't understand why that would matter, but that's the rules. And maybe he either wasn't aware of it or he didn't give a shit about it. So they was trying to basically tell him he has to take that shit off if he's going to vote. And he wasn't trying to hear it. He was like, hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he threw the hat and shit like that. It's a lot of he's being belligerent, but that's what jumped it off.
It's a lot of things we're not supposed to do as far as like in America. Like y'all know it's illegal to monetize and wear the American flag. Like the people on 4th of July with American flag plates and T-shirts and hats.
Oh, you're not supposed to sell it and shit?
Not supposed to. Like, you're literally not supposed to. The American flag is supposed to be the American flag. That's it.
So you can wear red, white, and blue, but you're saying you can't.
The
actual
flag.
You're literally not supposed to do that.
Well, you're not supposed to cut it up and
Yeah,
make an outfit of it.
defaming the flag, doing all that.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't give a damn if he came in there like that. Like, man, people need to mind their damn business. Let him take his damn vote and take his ass home.
If you can't get him out of there, I would have just let him vote and got the fuck out of there.
That's all you got to do.
Because it's confrontational.
Exactly.
So you want to avoid confrontation. If he ain't literally there to jump it, just say, hey, you can ask him a couple times. If he, go ahead, let him vote, let him get up out of there. Because you can't get him up. Now, if you got somebody that can bounce his ass up out of there, go get the bouncers. He's being, disrespectful. We told him he can't wear that in here and he don't want to take it off. All right, you go get him and Jazzy Jeff his ass up out the precinct. Yeah. So, but he didn't, but like I say, now you got a case on you. You got to fight because you want to square off against this dude.
Over some
Don't
stupid
do that.
shit.
Yeah, over some stupid shit.
Well, you know what? I'm going to ask you this question, though. And I guess in 58 years, I probably voted. I started voting in my 30s.
Okay.
Because, back in my 20s, I didn't even care. I didn't even worry about it. But, you start paying attention to different things. Now, my question to you, regardless of who you're voting for or whatever, say tomorrow, it doesn't make a difference. Say Trump wins, say either one of them win. Do you think you're going to see any difference in the next couple of years, no matter who we vote for?
We ain't going to see any difference in the next 18 years.
Thank you. That's where I'm coming from.
The presidency has nothing to do with day-to-day culture. Take your ass to your local election and get these circuit judges out of the damn courthouse. Get y'all mayors out of the damn mayor's
who you
office.
Want there, who you don't
do what y'all
there.
supposed to do.
Right.
They are commander in chief in the army.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's too high on the food chain or whatever. Because I was listening on my way here. This guy was like, you get like your local alderman.
Yeah.
He's more powerful to you than a president is right now. Because if you say, okay, look, I need more porta potties at this park or whatever. Yeah. You go to your alderman, get you more porta potties or whatever. We need more after school activities. Okay, man, we got too many kids on the street. Let me go and see what the budget is for those or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, no matter who the president is tomorrow or whenever they're going to decide.
It's going to go back and forth anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like it's been doing.
We won't know till Saturday. I don't think it's going to change anything for me tomorrow. Only thing about it is I'm going to be mad because my person didn't win. Right. But, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at nobody else.
I'm mad the Bears lost.
Right. And the next week I'm gonna still be. Next 4 years I'm gonna be like, well, let me vote again. Yeah. So,
hey, B, you got that other clip line up? Because while we fighting each other, this type of shit is happening all over America.
Layoffs.
Motherfuckers losing their job
in Chicago.
Now at 5:30, dozens of people finding themselves suddenly out of a job after Pepsi abruptly closed its only Chicago area plant. As WGN's Andrea Medina reports now, the workers' union says the closure came without warning.
I'm emotional right now. Don't want to break down.
Daryl Smith showed up to work at the PepsiCo plant on 51st Street in back of the yards on Monday morning, just like he had for the last 29 years. But the forklift operator and union steward soon learned he and 78 other workers were being let go.
We shut the plants down, get some garbage bags, get your stuff out, and leave.
PepsiCo announced that their Southwest Side facility is now closed due to what the company calls physical limitations. The more than 60-year building was used for producing and distributing beverages. Employees have described the abrupt decision as a gut-wrenching shock.
It just made it seem like they woke up yesterday like, oh, we're just going to shut down 51st. Like, that's like, because they couldn't answer no questions. They was like, they don't know what's going on.
You think they would be bigger than this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just messed up on the way they did it. I mean, they could have did it way better.
As if the news wasn't bad enough for the employees, they say they were escorted off the property by Chicago police officers.
You can cut it right there.
That this added another.
Yeah,
that's heartbreaking. That's really messed up. That's
you come to work, you don't know shit.
Yeah.
Usually when that happened, that means your ass got fired. Like you did something. They got you, on tape stealing boxes or some shit. And you come to work and they escort you up out of there. I'm gonna need your card don't work no more. You're like, hey, why my shit don't?
But you know what? The thing about Amazon is they'll just give you the option to transfer.
But I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't know. I know you probably remember this. You might even remember this too. Oh, maybe 8 to 10 years ago. You remember when Lowe's started closing stores and didn't tell nobody, and these people come to let them come to work. They came to work and the store was closed.
Sound familiar.
They closed a whole bunch of stores in one day.
Really?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I mean, if I look it up, I didn't even think about it or whatever. But if you look it up, that was maybe 8 to 10 years ago. So they've been doing that, for years.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. Like I work in like, I like to call it the beginning of Southern Illinois.
Okay.
Because it's like it's far enough from it's far enough for people not to know the name of the town.
Okay.
So and I'm starting to see people I went to high school with work at this warehouse. And I'm like, what the hell, y'all? Like, why y'all just pass up on like everywhere else where we was at?
Come out there.
Come out here.
Right.
People starting it just ain't where it's anymore. Like I guess plants are getting closed down for real.
Yeah,
nowadays.
you just don't know. And like it just go to show you, because those guys, I think it was one
Chicago might be turning into Gary.
Yeah, that guy, the one guy, he had been there 20-something years, and he was like 9 years from retirement, and he got the kid getting ready to go to school and all that shit. So it's like you could be upended, like just like that, like you know what I'm saying? You sitting there
at Will State,
yeah, with the union and all that. Union couldn't stop that. You know what I'm saying? So at least it ain't just like one or two. It's like when everything shut down, at least it's like a bunch of people. Like, damn, you know, it's messed up, but it ain't just me. But you know, you got, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it make you feel a little bit better than it ain't just you. It ain't just a handful.
You got somebody to
talk to or something.
Sad with,
right?
You gotta get up and find you a new gig. It ain't nothing worse. I mean, I guess the unemployment office, but ain't nothing worse than going to a temp service trying to find a job.
And with a bunch of other motherfuckers that just got laid off.
Yeah.
But you know what? What bothers me, and we ran into it with jobs that we've had or whatever, they'll have, at the beginning of the year, they'll say, look, we need to make $70 million by the end of the year. If they make, now this is still profit, if they make $63 million, but didn't make that extra $7 million, now they're letting people go. Even though you're still to make up for the money that they predicted that they was gonna make.
I know what we can get $7 million.
Yeah, exactly. So, but what I'm saying is, you still made $63 million, but yet since you came up in your mind that you was gonna make this, now you starting to let go. Yeah,
I can't go to Ostabuca no more because y'all ass ain't giving me this extra $7 million.
And you know, when it comes to numbers, metrics, and all that shit, like, you know, everybody's job is they got to meet certain criteria. So if you set the goal to meet 70 and that's your goal, and you come up short, it's like, okay, you don't get your bonus. You know what I'm saying? They want their money. But they done already spent that money, right?
But this is a human,
right,
just making a decision about something.
They go, they don't,
and they go high. They definitely go high. You know, like,
and they don't got to see.
They're humans making decisions, but they're not looking at you. They're looking at a calculator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not coming face to face with the people that's impacted.
Yeah,
and that's another reason why they got police that escort you out, just in case, because it ain't gonna go good.
You remember at our job? You remember when anytime you know somebody was finna leave there, it was always security at the front door.
Yeah. Like, who they sitting there for?
Why is it we ain't seen security in 9 months?
Right.
Somebody finna leave here. You better check.
They only there for that purpose.
Exactly.
My job wouldn't even let your badge work in the morning.
Oh, so you could come in.
You just can't get in.
What they used to do is, like, when you come through the front door, the security guard, he'll have your picture, and he'll know. Then when they start escorting you to the HR, you know you going out the back door.
Oh no, HR
right? They got you surrounded already.
They just tell you like you will say your badge not working to security, and security had already seen what you got going on, because when you hit the bell, they still say terminated.
Right.
Why can't you call me at home, man, so I don't waste my gas?
Nah, they want you to come down there and humiliate. That's how you find out. They don't want to call and tell you. They want you to come down there and find out. And then you go to the security. Something wrong with my badge. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Look, we had one time. And
I
ain't saying no names.
Right.
But he had a company truck. Once he got there, they had 2 cabs out there. Now, he had to drive over 120 miles home. They had a cab to take him home 120 miles.
Damn.
And I was like, man, I said, that's the coldest way to go.
So you got to sit in this nasty-ass cab 120 miles is at least a good hour.
I'm ain't no
120
damn
miles.
man in them. Once you gone, you gone. It's cold blooded. That's how the game go. That's how the game goes. Speaking of games, what the fuck is this? Speaking of games, the motherfucking Bears.
Knock that out.
How did they game went?
Do we have to go there?
You got at some point. We might as well go to the coverage office. Let's go on to the bullshit. Quicker we get to it, quicker we can get it over with.
So the Bears lost 29-9. Fire Eberflus. I'm done.
That's it.
Hey, there's more. There's more. We gotta go.
There's more. Okay.
Fire the whole coaching staff. Let's just do that.
Well,
okay? Because
you think they is kind of looking at him like now, like, okay, he's like lame duck status almost. I mean, who we got? Carolina next, right?
No, we got New England. Yeah.
New England, same thing. They ain't hitting no shit. If we lose to New England and they in last place because Carolina just got the Saints coach fired because they beat them. Yeah. So hey, look, y'all know y'all say that he probably won't go mid-season, but he could. It's what?
Because the Bears ain't wasting no money.
We got 9 games left.
Yeah, if they fire his ass, they demoting his ass to janitor.
I was just gonna say doing something with all that money. Yeah. But you know what? Here's the thing. I think that I'm glad we got this tune-up game for next Sunday because we play.
Know what you call it?
Wait, no. I'm gonna say it's a tune-up game because we got to play. We got to play Green Bay and then Detroit in a 4-day period. So let's get this win.
It's gonna be a fun.
But you know what? I think the game is gonna be closer than you think it's gonna be.
And Drake made pretty good. I mean, they saying he might.
Drake May from
New England. Yeah,
I'm not worried about Drake May. If all of our defense is back intact, I think we can beat New England.
No, if we don't beat the hell out of New England, it's literally because of the coaching staff. That's the only reason we lose. Mm-hmm. We have no reason to lose.
We won't have a show next week because we all will be coaching. Because you can take anybody now. If we lose that one.
And then Carolina, it should be 2 dubs, but if it ain't though.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Green Bay didn't look too good yesterday.
Who was they playing?
I mean, they was playing. Detroit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they hung in there. That was Detroit, though.
Dude, man, look.
Detroit.
Yeah, he threw a pick 6.
They say he been throwing them picks. He throw one
and they scored most of their points in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Garbage time.
So, that's what
everybody's just throwing the ball or whatever, And that's
took the foot off the gas.
Yeah, it wasn't close. So
I think the only issue is Eberflus. Eberflus is if I put his leadership in the classroom, he's substitute. He's a substitute teacher. He can get the class to chill out and get their word search done, but as far as trying to put their ass on real game and knowledge about the game of football and getting these millionaire kids to listen to what he got to say, he ain't got it.
You know what? It's too many captains.
I said
too many chiefs.
And you know why?
Not enough Indians.
And you know why?
What?
Because he can't lead them. Hey, lead yourself.
But you don't need 8 leaders.
You shouldn't. If you got one prime, you got one Optimus Prime in the middle. Everybody know who lead.
You need one offensive leader and one defensive leader.
I say 2 each. I say 2 each. I say 2 each. Give me. I'm sorry. I say
one for the offensive line and one for the
No, just 2 leaders each. It could be Caleb because in my so-called tenure in football, quarterback is captain. Period.
He automatically got to see on the.
And then your middle linebacker is normally your captain.
Middle linebacker, and I'll make Komet because Komet he loves the game more than everybody on the damn team. He just got the heart.
He ain't saw the ball.
He ain't saw the ball.
He didn't get a target in that game.
There's no way you can have Komet on your team and you don't give him more than 6 touches.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense. We have enough to have a winning team.
Mm-hmm.
But our offensive line is still garbage. And until we get them all together.
Let me ask y'all this too. Do we need more speed on offense?
Nope.
Like, we don't need a speedy receiver, somebody that can get downfield quick, because these guys not getting loose. It don't look like they getting loose.
They don't have time to get no
and this
speed.
guy ain't that accurate to be like on some pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
We don't have the whole. First of all, the reason why, because it's not just the speed of the receiver. It's the anticipation of the defense. That's all defense is anticipation.
Mooney looking good down there in ATL. That's all I can tell you.
He probably got an offensive line.
I didn't want Mooney to leave anyway. I thought he was a good player for the.
I thought he was too skinny. He still looked like a first day rookie in his third year.
Yeah, but
it's just his body type. I guess.
Who was the guy that used to play for Baltimore? 89 Smith. He wasn't no smaller than him. What was this guy's name?
For the Ravens?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he used to play for the. No, actually, who did he play for?
89.
Last name Smith.
Oh, I know Steve Smith.
Yeah, Steve Smith. Steve Smith was one of the smallest one out there. Terrell
who did Steve Smith
Hill
have throwing the ball at him?
Say it again now.
Who's throwing the ball at Steve Smith? Was that Cam Newton?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was
that was Cam Newton.
Right.
Cam Newton is a juggernaut of a human being.
Yeah, that's a big dude.
You hear me?
That's a big dude.
They did not know what he was doing when the play started.
He's so big. You see groups fighting him. Like, don't know one person try to let's get him.
Offensive line been playing quarterback.
Right. The whole group try to fight him when he go to
so
the camp.
I digress. We need 4 captains at best. One who loves the team, one who loves the game and loves the team, commit. One who knows the game, cause I mean that's Caleb. He knows the game. He just doesn't have the offensive line to protect him. Mm-hmm. And middle linebacker, whoever that is. And honestly, I like Bayard being the captain, because he has the knowledge of the game on the defense. Now, all we need is a head coach that isn't a dumbass. You have 3 timeouts. 3 timeouts.
All
right?
I never liked his name. And there ain't no reason. Yeah. When I heard they hired him, I'm like, Eberflus.
It's funny he said that the first game we watched and his name popped up, he couldn't stop saying Eberflus.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to follow a motherfucking name Eberflus. Go over there with Eberflus. Who Eberflus?
Ichabod Crane.
They call him Flu.
Yeah, we got to come up with a nickname.
They got the Flu.
You straight off of Charles Dickens.
I had never heard of him when to hire, but I'm so tired of the Bears hiring all these coaches and have to pay them years after they're gone.
Yeah.
You know who I really wanted? I really wanted Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, I wanted Eric
because he has the old school football in him. Mm-hmm. If you can't play, he will let your ass know.
We're gonna have to do something, but yeah, I prefer they pull the trigger on it before they don't. I wouldn't wait to the end, but if they wait to the end, it's fine. But like I say, let's try to get it right this time.
Well, they got rid of what's the other running back?
Rashad Johnson?
No, not Rashad Johnson. The one that hadn't been playing.
They just got rid of Herbert.
Yeah.
They
got Khalil Herbert. They got rid of him for a 7nd-round draft choice.
Stupid. They ain't running the ball no damn way.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, dude, if something happened with Swift, who you got?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, but I think they want to be balanced on offense, but then they get behind, so they
we just got rid of Willis Jones, who actually looked good as a running back. Like, y'all gonna put him in kick return. He fumbles the ball, and he didn't even play it in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
But in the offseason, he's a running back. He gets like 80 yards a game.
Yeah, but he's more like a trick play running back. I mean, like I said, I don't think he could be a everyday running back.
Yeah. At least against the Titans, who was ass enough where our defense could literally just win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
they didn't even try it. Fire the coach. That's all.
After you fired, well, you know what? We're 4-4. Okay. And what were we around this time last year? Maybe
2 and
probably. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm sure because we didn't start out good last year, so we probably got a better record than we did at this point.
So 4-4. You know what? In a couple of divisions, we could be second place or first place.
Not in this division. Right. Yeah,
Yeah, because the Cardinals are were first in the division coming into the game.
Mm-hmm. And they 5-4.
Yeah,
5-3 or something like that.
I think they're 5-4 now or something. 4-5.
So if we, let's just say we're gonna win this next game. We win this next game. We 5-4.
I'd be so disappointed.
Okay,
if we lost this game.
Yeah, I don't think I'm showing up. But so we 5-4 going into Green Bay. Okay, Green Bay. I think this is their bye week.
Right.
Okay. So depending on how you look in this game or whatever, you got to score 30 or better. To me, it'll put a better hype on this next game that we got against Green Bay. Because the Bears always play, no matter how bad of a team they have, they always play Detroit well. They play Green Bay well. We just don't beat Green Bay.
It's funny.
And we always play Minnesota well, no matter how good the teams are.
I had that feeling 2 years ago when we lost that first game to the Lions, and I almost cried.
Oh yeah, because we was looking
before
good.
then. That Lions game that Lions part of the schedule, we won those games.
You talking about last year?
I'm talking about when we had Fields.
That's what I'm saying.
That was last year. Yeah.
You remember we beat Detroit.
We beat them the second time, but that first time,
I think we beat them the first time. We lost to them the second time, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was the other way around. It was the other way around.
Real tears. I almost cried like a Cowboy fan in the first round of the playoffs.
I remember thinking like, damn, we let this one get away. We got to play them again. They're gonna be ready for our ass the next time. The next time we beat them. So I'm like,
and we beat them.
Yeah, decisive.
Decent. Yeah. Okay, you're right. I'm just trying to figure out because I know we had. And we beat Minnesota that year too, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah, because they didn't have a quarterback.
That was all. That was about all kicks.
And lost to Green Bay twice.
What's the dude name? The running back down there in Philly.
Saquon Barkley's a freaking.
Did y'all see that video game when he went into the Matrix?
Is a
for a minute.
We should have paid that man. You know he was talking about coming to Chicago.
Was he?
But hold on.
Now, that's just on the GM.
Could you imagine being in the film room on the opposite team and you had to watch this?
You gotta watch, they're going to have to watch it. They're going to play it.
What was you thinking about,
man? What was I supposed to do, Coach?
He went through 3 people.
And jumped back.
I don't know how the first guy missed him. He just missed him. The first guy passed. The second guy, he gave his ass a good spin. He olayed his ass. And then the other guy, I got him now. His back turned. I don't got him.
I know.
Right.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. The one time that somebody jumps up in the air and somebody catches him with that helmet, because you can't really tell, like if I'm going for the tackle and somebody jumps up over me and they spear him in the back, they're going to stop him from jumping it.
Right. Well, that is the next time it happened, that means
if they don't stop him for the season.
But now know they tried to do it that time. That shit was improvisation. Did I say that shit right? That's what he just thought to do that. That ain't no shit. I'm sure he didn't go in the game. I'm gonna jump over motherfucking backwards. Like that's just happened. So if you see it again, they try and do that shit. I can do that.
Look at all the gameplay for the last 2 games. I bet you can find 6 or 7 people that have done that. Not the backwards.
No. Jump
people
over.
Are jumping over people all day long.
They can hurdle them because a lot of these guys ran track. They can jump. They can jump over motherfuckers. Yeah, that's nothing. You run. You see them coming. And it's just time, and you just jump over them. Especially when they trying to dive at you. This dude, he just knew he had him. He just, I'm like, what the fuck?
And I mean, he didn't even touch him. I mean, normally,
he went over. They had, I think it was like 3 of them converged on him. That's the only way they was going.
If he would have scored on that play.
Oh my goodness.
That was it. Man.
They had zeroed in on him at that point, but the other 3 slowed them down enough where everybody else can zero in. That shit was ridiculous. I don't think he had he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He had to go see it again.
They interviewed him. They asked him about that. He said, "It's what I do." Right. You woke up that morning talking, I'm finna jump over somebody's back.
Yeah. That's just being a football player. That's just being a football player. I gotta get these yards.
How much they say he lift with his leg? You know, he built like that anyway.
Dumbass legs.
Yeah, he probably could dunk. And I don't think he's that tall a dude, but he just got them. He got them springs. He got them fucking springs, and that shit.
Running back ain't gotta be that tall. They just gotta be that fast and have explosion off their feet.
Well, I know we was on football for a minute, but what do you think about? Oh, I think he's finna show it.
Finna show it? Yeah, for people who didn't see this shit that don't watch football, watch this. I showed this to my son. He was like, all right. I'm like, that's all right.
Like, what is even that, bro?
He was like, yeah, basketball. They jump. I'm like, yeah, that's football.
That's
I'm like, he's jumping backwards.
In basketball,
you can't even do that on a video game. When you can't do it on a video game, you know it's fucked up. He's like, look at that.
Hey, they finna add it now.
Somehow he knew he was coming. He like, I know he coming.
He like, he looked back. Look at him look back.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, that's number 23. Yeah, he looked back like, what? What is motherfucker? I had him.
Hold on.
He
he's 10 yards away now, man. That's
how the first guy set it up. He didn't get a hand on him. Look at it.
That's ridiculous.
Did he grease his body or something? Like, what the hell?
That don't make no damn
sense. Like the first guy should at least got a hand on him. He ain't catch the jersey or nothing.
The leg or something like that.
That's so sad.
But I was going to ask you, what do you think about the situation when we go to basketball right quick? What do you think about the Bulls?
Oh, yeah, we can get off the motherfucking Bears. What I think about the Bulls, they trying some new shit, and the jury's still out. I think they wasn't doing too bad. Are they 500 right now?
No,
around 500?
3 and 4 because they lost to the last place.
Last two. Last two games, I think. And I don't think they're going to win with this because what they're doing is trying to outscore people. That's what they always want to do. Mm-hmm. They're kind of using that little format like what Boston's doing, but Boston got 2 primary players. Yeah, they jacking up threes, but they got solid defense. They got regular scores. They got ISO guys if they need that, right? Mm-hmm. The Bulls is like, let's trying to feel this thing out, but this is what they want to do, right? So I just don't know what the long-term plans are because
Billy Donovan better figure that.
But that's what they wanted. This is what they want to do, and I guess him and the GM are on the same page, and they're trying to bring guys there that can facilitate and shoot. And supposedly this guy Josh Giddey, it was supposed to be a weakness of his, but he can shoot threes. He got to.
Have you seen a game yet?
A whole game, no. Mm-hmm. Nothing but highlights.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've been going and
watching fucking highlights
because cable done messed it up to where we can't see the
fucking game.
Yeah,
right? So I can't really evaluate, but I do know just judging the score, they're trying to outscore people. That's really all they're doing.
Yeah, man, I hate this, man, because I've been watching my games, man, and then like you said, you normally tape them and we're going to analyze them. Now we got to go through YouTube to see the fucking game.
Yeah. So it's crazy, but I can still tell that like when the game is on. And they'll be down. They might be down 15, 20 points. And they just come right back. And you're shooting your way back into the game, which is cool that they can shoot like that now. They got enough people knocking down shots because that was kind of a weakness. But that can't be – that's not a good they ain't going to get no long-term success after that. Even if they make the playoffs, you can't rely because those shots come and go.
7-game series, you got to have some type
of, you got to have something,
low post.
And they still got Vooch, like but it's like still you're going to switch up. You playing this way, then you're gonna switch it up. It don't make sense. But and he's out for a couple weeks now. Ball. I think something with his wrist or something. Yeah, he was shooting. He sprained his wrist.
He got a nice shoot.
Well, I hope that the wrist don't keep him. I'm like, he came back with that jump shot. He like, I still do this shit, and then coming to the lead with it, and now he got that, and it's still there. So him and Josh Giddey are similar players. They really facilitators, and like I said, I kind of like it, but and then Ball can give you some defense, right? And I don't know how good a defender Giddey is, but Ball can give you some defense when he's right.
They say Giddey can't defend very well, but I mean, my thing is if you can give me enough offense,
right?
I can kind of
But that's all they doing. They just outscore, and they gonna catch some people slipping.
By surprise.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Are they better than last year? Probably because the offense is steady. If the shot's falling, you got enough people They got to still. I still don't think they totally sold out to this, and I still don't think their roster's set. We'll see what happens at trade deadline. Vooch is playing well, but if you're gonna move off of him, this is the year to fucking do that.
Why you can get something?
Why you can get something for him? I say go younger. Somebody with a little more athleticism.
And you gotta have a big man. You gotta have a 7-footer, man.
Depending on who you playing though. It depends on these big guys don't play like big guys. So depending on who you playing, you can get away with this shit most nights. Now you run across the Embiid, what you gonna do with him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Joker, Embiid, like Anthony Davis. There's some guys you ain't gonna do nothing with him. Cat when he got his head and he ready, when he's locked in, you don't do nothing with him, but you need somebody to kind of match what he's doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But Vooch ain't necessarily that guy. He can get 20 and 10, knock down a couple of shots.
And he can shoot the three. So
but he's not going to dominate a game. He ain't going to give you 40 and 15. He can't do that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Some
Has he ever got 40 yet?
I don't know. That I know of. No, Vooch. Hell no. Not in the Bulls uniform. I don't know if he did it somewhere else.
Hell no.
That's weird.
He don't like Vooch.
Oh, you're like
I tell Vooch can play.
I can't stand no damn
Vooch can play though. You just don't like his playing style. But he put up numbers. Like I say, I would trade him too. Not because he can't play. It's just if you're going young, go young. You know what I'm saying? So go with somebody that you can fit, that you can be versatile with your lineup, and you can switch everything and all of that shit. I think that's what they trying to do. What the hell is that? My bad, y'all.
Oh, no problem.
But I think that's what's going on. At some point, we had to talk about the Bulls. And with the shit they got going on, at some point, we'll be able to watch the games.
Exactly.
I just hate not to go to a damn game. But they doing some experimental shit, and the jury's still out right now. But at the same time, I don't think they got the roster set. You know, we ain't winning no chip with what we got right now.
No.
And that formula is good, though. It's keeping up pace with the league because everybody's playing fast. Everybody's shooting threes. You got to be able to match that.
Are they still doing that mid-season championship this year?
They're still doing that shit.
So
we'll see how they go.
When they start those games?
It starts soon. I forgot what date. I think it starts mid-November or something like that. So maybe another week or so.
Sneak into the playoffs of that.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's something. Shit, I'll take it.
You see the Lakers, they won it last year and barely did anything in the playoffs.
Man,
I'll
take it. I'll take it. But they went all in on that shit. And then
that was it.
Yeah, they don't look too bad this year. The only thing with the Lakers, can they actually stay healthy? Because it's a long fucking season. You got to play 82 games. So you still got to play well enough in the regular season to get a good seed in the West. Because you want a high seed. You don't want a low seed. You know what I'm saying? You struggling.
Exactly.
And then they got to be healthy to finish it out. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they got talent. Lakers ain't bad. They're actually better. I think they're going to be better this year than they were last year. They got to stay healthy.
They got little LeBron.
That ain't it, dog. That ain't it, dog.
I'm going to say it like I always said. Bronny cool, Bryce is better.
Yeah, but I would say this. LeBron is like, he happy and he's engaged. And he's normally engaged. He's professional. He's going to do his job, right? But I think it's infused a little more youth in him. Like, you know, like he did like a bounce pass and he did this shit the other day. I'm like, you kind of too old to be doing it. Like, you done made 1 million of those bounce passes. So it's like, it's no big deal. But he's like I think, you know how you be around your kids and make you nostalgic. So I think he could have, like I say, he just got to stay healthy. But I think they in a little better place than we were last year.
Do you think he would have been actually in the league if it wasn't for his dad?
No.
Hell no. I ain't no way. You wouldn't have heard of him.
Okay.
He might have not even gotten to college.
And that ain't no, yeah. And then
he done went to college now.
And that ain't no,
his dad could pay for him
not
to go to
D1. He wouldn't have been D1.
USC? Come on now, USC?
That ain't no diss to him. He can play, but it ain't.
And he definitely wouldn't have went to the Lakers.
Yeah,
nowhere in the world he would have the Lakers.
His ass probably be on the Magic. Probably
on their practice team or
team.
Nonstop. Cause the Magic ain't
Windy
bad.
City Bulls. Shit.
Yeah, he would have been the next Io DeSumo.
And when his dad leave, I can see him going down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, he got time. I think LeBron might try to pull one more year because he know his son needs some time, and that's what's gonna keep him around. Is his presence.
Brian gonna get that coach's position.
No, Brian gonna buy a team.
Brian
gonna buy a team and just put his sons on his team. It ain't gonna be Lakers. He gonna be on some expansion team.
Or he might buy Cleveland.
But you know what? They still want to win. I mean, if he put his sons on his team or whatever.
Oh, he got 2 on. 3 on. No, he got 2 sons.
Well, you know he gonna try to start him.
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody got on fucking what was the daddy name? Oh, one of the ball, LeVar. LeVar.
Yeah, LeVar.
I can forget it. You know, all his sons got that shit confused. But yeah, everybody was getting on him trying to get all his boys to play. He only had one son, and that son was decent. But he just wasn't like NBA level. The one that didn't make it. But he got 2 in the league.
Yep.
And if Lonzo stay healthy, he's a starting point guard in the league. And LaMelo, yeah.
LaMelo's cold.
Yeah. So I'm like, but he can't stay healthy either, you know.
Well, one promise he made that I don't think will ever come true. He said he's gonna have the first $1 billion player, basketball player.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be him yet.
I said no, I don't think it's gonna be
him.
Contract?
He talked something.
$1 billion contract. He said that was gonna be the first $1 billion contract that they had.
No.
All right.
He
And I'm a supporter of LeVar Ball, by the way.
I was too.
Like every father.
I wasn't buying them.
I'm saying a father supporting their child.
Yeah, hell yeah. I wasn't buying them expensive ass shoes he was selling, but I support.
No, I won't get no BBBs.
I support him. Yeah. Let me drop this on y'all. And I heard this on the show recently. As you all know, we got 3 brains.
3 brains.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to know where you're going with this.
Allow me to explain. You always come up with some shit. Okay, and I kind of thought about this. I'm like, this makes sense. Because the guy says, we got our head. We think with our head.
Okay.
Our heart and our gut.
Okay.
3 different fucking things, if you think about it.
Okay.
Now, and in my estimation, how I look at it, when you get overwhelmed and feel like you sure of some shit, whether it's you could be betting or whatever, you be like, man, I'm sure. I think we get that when all 3 of those line up,
right?
Because they don't always be in sync. Because when you thinking with your head, you thinking logically. When you think your heart, you thinking with emotion. When you're going with your gut, you're going off raw instinct. Right. And now that could get you in trouble. It can save your life, but it can get you in some shit too. You know what I'm saying? Had you chasing something you ain't supposed to be chasing. And in your heart, that's your emotion. Oh, man, that's my heart. And in your head. So, and at times when life we face with decision making.
Okay.
And we usually pick one over the other. But there are some times when all 3 of them align. Let me tell you when all 3 of them align for me one time. It's not just the only time, but this is just an example so you can gather what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm married because all 3 of those agreed.
Yep.
Okay.
I went off my instinct, right? I'm going off instinct. I'm going off my heart because I got emotionally involved, who was my wife today. And I'm going off my head because my head was the last one to join the party.
Right.
Okay.
Because like we always talk about, marriage is really a bad contract, right? So logically, so I'm going off instinct. Oh man, she seemed cool. You get the data, you get to know her. Your heart get caught up. Oh man, I got feelings for her now. And then okay, so we're gonna get married. And then in my head, like, wait a minute, hold on. You sure you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? You think about it.
They're the last one on the train.
Yeah, I think about it. Like, wait a minute. How long you doing? You know what I'm saying? Just mental. And then later on, my brain came to a conclusion. My brain said, you know what? You can always get divorced. That's what my brain said. You know what I'm saying? That's what my brain said. But my heart was into it, and my instincts was telling me this is it. And once my brain said, you know what? Logically, I can't think of a really good reason not to do it.
Right.
Okay.
Bam. So that's just an example of one time when all 3 lined up. Because it's some real shit. You do it with betting and everything. Sometimes you go with your head. Like, y'all go with your heart a lot of times when you pick the Bears. You going with your heart.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to talk your head into it. Like, well, he played well last game and that type of shit. That's you talk your head into it. And then sometimes you going with a gut instinct. That's some shit. Gut instinct is this. You can't really explain that shit to nobody. It's some shit you just feel. You're like, I can't tell you why, but something tell me make a left right here.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with it. And that's usually the most 100 shit is your gut. Because you could overthink something and your heart could fuck you up and get you, you know what I'm saying? Because you in love with something or you feeling something and your heart could kind of trick you. Because a motherfucker heart trick them, your head could trick you, but your gut is the real motherfucker. Even though your gut can get you in trouble too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's animal instinct for the most part, but it's survival is linked with gut. So a lot of times when you're going off gut, it's based on survival and it's going to lead you the right way more so than anything else. And then your head is just based on what you got up there. How much information do I have? You got enough information, you can make a good logical. But a lot of times we're misinformed, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And being men, we don't always want to listen to our heart. You know what I'm saying? We like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We argue with our heart. Like, that's some soft shit. You know what I'm saying? But your instincts as a man is what carries you. And I can honestly say I'm sitting here before you today based on our sense of instinct. And the reason we have doing this show right now, that's just my instinct. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing this.
I know that's
Something told me to do this, and I'm doing this.
Right.
Okay.
I feel it. I feel it.
That's deep, man. It's deep.
I feel it.
Go ahead. No, I'll let you go ahead.
Just call me.
See, this whiskey is influencing my head right now.
Call me a little soft or something, but I like to lead with my heart most of the time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like my heart. I have logic. I listen to all my elders, so I absorb more wisdom than your average 30-year-old dude. So the logic was already there. My heart and my gut are like this. You feel me? So when I know something don't feel right, I feel it in my heart first. The gut come last. And the gut comes with shivers, sweating. If I don't feel this
nervousness,
nervousness, if I don't feel this room, my hair is on my back stand up. If I don't feel this situation, and I've got out of police raids, getting jumped, all the bullshit,
right?
Just by listening to my heart first, and the instincts that came from my gut last,
right?
I will tell my first confidant, my homie, hell no, we ain't going. Because the idea sounds stupid.
Right.
That's just all hard for me. Because if I listen to my head,
your head gonna
sound nice.
Your head gonna tell you is chances are ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
Your head thinking what your brain is like analytics in basketball.
Yeah,
It's only gonna take you so far.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the worst can happen?
Right.
As soon as that phrase come up, I'm gonna think about 12 ways some shit can happen. Shit, from me just falling off the stairs on my way out to the damn parking lot. Nah, bruh. It's not what's the worst can happen. It's what could happen. What would happen. And what are those consequences?
And what you feel is imminent. Sometimes you feel something imminent.
Well, you know, when you think about it, that you okay, say if when you approach your wife or, you know, when you approach all of us as married men, I mean, your head is thinking about, well, what can I do? I mean, you know, you see this person or whatever, you're thinking, man, what can I do to what am I going to say to make myself, my first impression good, okay? So that's what I'm saying. First, my head.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like, so once you're talking to this person or whatever, I feel, okay, man, the gut, man, I want to, it's in my gut now. Because, you know, I'm not falling in love the first day you walk out. Because this love at first sight thing, man, is kind of, you know, when we talked about that before. So basically, your gut is telling you, man, you know, man, this might be somebody that might, you know, push this envelope a little bit or whatever, you know. And then I think the heart comes in later.
Right.
Now, the head does come back in because they be fighting back and forth with you and saying, man, you know, you sure, man, because you said this the last time or you said this before or whatever. No, man, no, this is the one. This is the one or whatever. So I think it, you know, it's the head, gut, then the
that's
heart.
called talking yourself into it.
Exactly.
See how we say that and don't really understand what we're saying? I talk myself into it.
Y'all gotta talk yourselves into shit. Now the shit, I be like, might not be worth it in the first place, dog.
Now, if you're sitting up there and you got a gut feeling that you should lead this woman, you better check with your heart and your head first.
Oh, yeah, your gut.
Because your gut done messed you up.
Act up. Sometimes your gut act a fool. Like, yeah, it put his foot down.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Brian, I want to slide this clip in. I don't know how much time we got left. Go ahead with that third clip. Yeah, okay, cool, we got time to slide it in. Go ahead and slide that clip in there for me.
Oh, nice little segue.
Oh, yeah.
This is the ambulance emergency line. Do you have an emergency? I need an ambulance.
Have you seen this?
Joe.
I know okay. Rob.
Where do you need us?
Black, you saw this
phone booth. Okay, Joe, I need a location. What street are you on? I'm in a phone booth at the stop and go. Yeah, that's it. I'm at the stop and go. Let me tell you what. I'm going down the road, driving my car, minding my own business, and a deer jumped out and hit my car. Okay, sir, are you injured? Let me tell you. I get out and pick the deer up. I thought he's dead. I put the deer in my back seat, and I'm driving down the road and minding my own business. The woke up and bit me in the back of my neck. They bit me and it done kicked the out of my car. I'm in my phone booth. The deer bit me in the neck. A big dog came up and bit me in the leg. I hit him with the tire iron and I stabbed him with my knife. So I got a hurt leg and the deer bit me in the neck. And the dog won't let me out of my phone booth because he wants the deer. Now, who gets the deer? Me or the dog? Okay, sir, are you injured? Yeah, my deer bit me in the neck. Hold on. The dog is biting me. Hold on. Get out of here. Hold on. The dog is biting my ass. Hold on.
No, wait.
That is hilarious.
You've never seen that.
No, I didn't
think of that.
It's been a long time.
Right. That was a classic. They used to play that shit. I forgot what station it was. And people would call in, play it again. Wasn't no internet back then. So that's why I ran. And I'm like, I'm sure some people either forgot about this or never seen it at all. Oh, man.
I'm just wondering why he brought the deer in the phone booth with him.
I don't know, man. This dude, he said, this is crazy. First of all, you heard what he said, right?
Bama Lamps.
Yeah. So, and the guy's like, and those operators are always like the same. And it's a little annoying to the person that's calling because you're panicking. Oh, sir, are you injured? Yes, motherfucker, I'm injured. The deer bit me in the, did you not hear the story? Do I got to say this shit again? Not a dog after me. Hold on. Let me put you on hold while I get to stop this dog from biting my ass. I'm in the motherfucking phone booth.
I'm probably about to say Bama Lance to myself.
Yeah, you're going to say that. You're going to say
that's hilarious.
You're going to call somebody one day.
Now, that remind me of this radio segment show thing called Hood Rats. Where it was high-pitched voices that was acting like rats in the hood. Y'all remember that?
That sounds familiar.
It was on like Tony Schofield or some shit like that.
I think it sounds familiar.
It was funny as hell.
Yeah, Schofield. Yeah, he was on just that back in the days. I forgot about him. Yeah.
Back when I was like in the 7th grade.
It was almost like a running thing he would do.
Yeah, it would be a new episode every day.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm about to pull that up. I forgot about that one. So tomorrow morning, call your boss and tell him you're in the motherfucking phone booth. And then take off work.
Because I got to call the Bama Lance.
Right. I got to call the Bama Lance. I'm going to do that now. Are you coming into work? No. I'm in the motherfucking phone booth. Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on. I'm at the motherfucking stop. That's right. I'm at the motherfucking stop and go. He didn't give him the address. He said, sir, where are you? I'm at the stop and go. Stop and go where? Like, what the fuck is the stop and go?
200,000 stop and go.
Yeah. Like, what does that tell me? That tells me nothing. We don't got GPS right now, sir. This is back in the day.
That is hilarious.
Ain't it though?
It's like he was on the phone. One of the homies like, bro, some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, this is episode 10. We're going to take a little hiatus. We're going to take a few weeks off. We'll be back. Catch up, watch the old shit. A lot of y'all ain't seen all the shows. We're going to keep dropping clips for you.
Starting off live next time.
Starting off live. We got guests lined up.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we finna take it to another level.
Better have some fun.
We finna have some motherfucking fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna see on this motherfucker when you come back. You don't know what you're gonna
It's
hear.
gonna be random as hell.
It's gonna be very random. So check it out. You don't want to miss it.
You ain't wanna
Everybody gonna be talking about it.
All right.
And
like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Hey, Brian, you gonna be having the heat blast in this motherfucker all winter. Yeah, we hot. It's hot over here. You know, Black always sweating. But guess what? Everybody's sweating. Right now. Everybody's sweating now. So it ain't just him. We hot. Yeah, shit. Sweating like a hooker in church, as they say, you know. Shit, it ain't just the liquor either. This Jack Daniels a motherfucker. It gets you jacked up.
It's nice.
I like the Jack. So we switching the Jack around? Y'all like the Jack a little too strong?
This'll work.
This'll work?
Like the Jack.
All right, then. We finna drink this Jack, and we're gonna come back with some more bullshit. What we got? Is it time to get up out of here?
Yes, sir.
It's time to get up out of here. I'm gonna hey, that's too low. We gotta bump that up. That's a nice track too. Come in
there
slow.
You go.
Come on, yeah. Come on with the shit.
Bumping.
Yeah, y'all feel it. Y'all know what it is. Keep checking out them clips. We'll be back. Catch up.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in. No chat today. Huh? All right, y'all. We ain't had no chat, so I couldn't shout you out.